Alright, so if you are seeing this, this means I actually finally got around to posting a YouTube video. So, hello. I don't even know what my channel will be named yet. I'm probably going to try to keep my identity out of that. My car's very hot right now, and I also wish I brought water because I might get thirsty, but that will not stop me from making this video. So, I wrote down a few notes today in the situation where all of these Philadelphia teams are just garbage, and Phillies got swept by the Diamondbacks today. The Phillies are trying to win this division. I haven't watched them, like, since I've understood baseball. I have not seen them in a playoff game ever. Last time they were in the playoffs was in 2011, and I was a little kid then. And the Sixers are just like, just so hard to watch. I mean, I'll get into them later. They are the focus of this video. They are pretty much the reason this channel is being made. And the Eagles are just gonna be awful this year. All I want from them is just beat the Giants twice, beat the Cowboys once, beat the Jets in that 17th game. I mean, I'm a Josh Allen fan now. Hashtag Bills Mafia. Let's get it. But yeah, like I said before, I wrote down a few notes, and I'm not trying to make this video too long. So, I just don't have faith in the Sixers. I don't think they can, they just disappoint time and time again. So, obviously, it's this dude Ben Simmons, and he will never come around. He just won't. I hope by me saying this he does come around, but he will not come around. No matter what team he's on, he just won't. So, yeah, there's this one YouTube channel called, RDC World 1, I think. Very good content, even though they're, big-time LeBron fans, and I don't like LeBron. I really enjoy what they make. So, I remember they did Doc Rivers in the locker room after Game 7 versus the Hawks. And they said, this is the quote I always think of. All right, Ben Simmons, you're 6'10". Trae Young's 5'10" at best. You're standing under the hoop, and he's the only person between you and the hoop. Don't you want 2 points? Don't you want to win? Jump up and dunk on that little man. Just dunk on him, and all your problems will be solved. Hasn't he been, annoying you this entire season? For the past, there have been 6 games. The 7th game is almost over, and he has been giving you buckets. He's just, don't you want to dunk on this man? They are the least clutch team, which is why I would love Damian Lillard, but that's not happening. Another problem is there's a lot of things about shooting in basketball and how the fans work. So, for example, the fans will get in your head. I mean, Danny Green kind of said it, and they you'll see it with Danny Green. Sometimes he will be so wide open, and he'll miss because he's just thinking about it too much. He's thinking about how he's gonna get booed if he misses. Curry, it doesn't matter because Curry's just fantastic all the time. I mean, he is amazing. That man is amazing. Regarding Korkmaz, I wouldn't really say the fans are his problem, but he's just his form is, he's at the point where he just shoots, and he has to be off balance. The way it comes off his hand, he has to compensate by being off balance or jumping in some weird way for it to go in. Because if he's he had a big shot, I remember, in the playoffs, and he bricked it. But it was top of the key, wide open, and he's just not ready for an actually good look. That's why he's awesome off the bench, because sometimes he'll just throw up BS and it will go in. Not really a shooter, but Matisse Thybulle. I really hope the fans do not ruin this man because he is so amazing. Also, Tyrese Maxey, I really hope they don't ruin him either. He is so exciting for me. Like, his aggressiveness. Oh, and especially, like, when him and Dwight would come off the bench together. Oh, that was amazing. These Dwight could get those offensive rebounds. Which will bring me right into my next point. I kind of missed Dwight. But, the problems I had with him were, alright, the technical fouls were funny in these regular season games sometimes. But, like, come on, man. Like, we're trying to win a basketball game here. You can't be, like, getting all these technical fouls. These are points. And, I mean, sometimes his defense was pathetic. Sometimes his offense was amazing. But there were so many times where he would get, like, just perfect positioning. Everything would work out. And he had no hands. It's like, bro, you're a professional athlete. Like, are you that uncoordinated? I know you're, like, really worried about, like, being in shape, but, like, you've got to be a bit more coordinated than that. Jeez, it is hot in here. All right. Yeah, so, as I was saying, like, Dwight Howard, he's gone. I really hope Andre Drummond has hands. I mean, he's not in as good of shape as Dwight Howard, but if he has hands, that's all that matters, I guess. Is it really that much to ask for a big man with hands that can run up and down the floor? Well, also another big man that does have hands and can run up and down the floor, Joel Embiid. You carry. You are the man. If you do ever see this Joel Embiid, just know that I'm not repping your shirt right now, but I rep your stuff a lot. You are my favorite player in the NBA. There's just so much about it. Like, just your plays just like are burned into like my memory. I remember like just so much that you've done. Like, one of the iconic ones was this year when you got in the post on like Bojan Bogdanovic and then just like dribble out to the 3-point. Oh my gosh. All right, well that works. You like got in the post with Bojan Bogdanovic on you, and you like dribbled out to the 3-point line, just nailed the shot. That was beautiful. You oh my gosh, like you absolutely. I think it was Trae Young like put up a layup and you swatted that thing this year. That was really nice. And then versus the Heat, it was like the Heat's bum squad, so that was kind of disappointing. But you did give him some buckets. And, oh yeah, versus the Bulls, you went for 50. That was nice. I mean, I love that you torched the Celtics, which brings me into my next point. I just want to beat the Celtics and the Heat. Just for one. Like, I mean, I know we beat the Heat a couple of years ago, but, like, just beat the Celtics in the playoffs. Just, please. I just want to, like, if the Sixers beat the Celtics, if they swept the Celtics in 4 games, and then in the second round, the Nets beat them by 30 points every game, I mean, I'd be disappointed, but, like, man, the season would all be worth it for me. What are a few other things? Yeah, I mean, as like I was saying, the Heat. Like, sometimes the Heat are just so frustrating. Like, I love Jimmy, but, like, I wish he stayed. And then it's just we can't choke these games away against the Miami Heat. I mean, they have Tyler Hero on their roster. Like, oh my gosh. And I always remember that time, Tobias Harris, wide open dunk, bricks it. I don't know how, like, to ice the game. And then bounces over to Joel. Joel gets double teamed. Jimmy gets the steal. And then Tyler Hero hits some. I'll just keep it open. It's hot anyway. Hopefully you don't get the sound of those bugs. And then, like, Tyler Hero just hits, like, some 3. And it's like, just game was, it was a great game. And it's just ruined. And Tobias Harris, it's not his fault. But his contract is so bad. And, like, he just doesn't have the ability to play up to that contract. I really hope what I want to see out of him this season is that he gets like really aggressive with the rebounding, like how Carmelo Anthony does, where he'll be like swinging his elbows and stuff and like cursing out people who are like trying to get the rebound. Sorry, that would be pretty amazing if he did that. But I think he does put a lot of work in. Ever since after the bubble season, I think he's like improved his game a lot. Yeah, another thing is I feel like the Sixers, like, they play great in the regular season, but they can't like elevate to the next level in the postseason. Besides, Embiid's the only one who can do that, and he can only do so much because, I mean, he's the best player on the team and he carries them all the time. It's like, how hard do you need to be carried by one man? And oh my gosh, but yeah, a few other things. Yeah, Seth Curry, Therese Maxey. If you're also seeing this, please stay in Philly. You are both amazing, and you just like make me. You both make me like just like I'll just be watching the game and just like screaming. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is gonna be a badly edited video. Alright, let's see. Yeah, but I'll just be like screaming for both of you. I'll have to make this quick. Yeah, Mike Scott, please do not give him minutes. Thank you for the shot versus the Nets. I will never forget that, but no minutes for that dude. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna just wrap it up. Oh, this is not YouTube quality, but gotta start somewhere. What can I say? I mean, we're gonna make some money, hopefully. That would be a W. But yeah, I just want to see something good in Philly sports. Or I might become a Bills fan. Let's eat a W. Jameis Winston, let's go. We out.